Let me paint a picture. You're out on a hike with your dog, they're on an e-collar, and you ask them to recall to you. It's at this moment your dog glances back at the collar and actually scoots forward away from you 10 feet. You start to go up in levels and you repeat your command. Your dog then sits down, scratches at the collar, and lets out a big yawn. Is your dog being difficult and not wanting to recall or blowing off your commands? No, these are actually all indicators that your dog is confused and needs some help. Being able to read and understand your dog's behaviors while using a remote training collar is a skill that must be obtained so that we can be most fair to our dogs. Here is a list of indicators that you can look for to see if your dog is confused or maybe that the level that you're using is too high. During these moments of confusion, it's important to help your dog understand what you're looking for. You can utilize things like your leash, additional verbal cues, or even a treat lure to get them on the right path. If it's safe to do so, continue to hold stim as you assist your dog. If it's not safe to do so, or if your dog is actively moving away from stim, stop using stim and recall your dog to you. Always keep in mind the environment in which you're training plays a big role in how your dog will react to the e-collar. It's best to keep a leash or a long line on your dog at all times during the training process. Another factor that will affect how your dog responds to the e-collar is going to be the level of cortisol that's surging through them in that moment. Cortisol is the hormone that's released in moments of high excitement, such as a training session. So professional trainers and veterinarians alike have found that as the cortisol levels surge, so does the resilience to static stim, meaning that the levels that you might have used in a previous session or even just a couple moments earlier could not be detectable by your dog who all of a sudden had a cortisol surge. It is perfectly normal for your dog to get confused when distraction levels change. The most important part of all of this is that you know how to assist them through those difficult moments. And in doing so, you're getting your dog one step closer to those goals that you have set forth. In the meantime, make sure to continue practicing in low and medium distraction level environments so that when you get to those high distractions, you'll be ready. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Dogtra. Happy training!